Hello everyone, and welcome back to XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. I'm Peter Moxilin, Keeper of the Archives, and last time we had an ambush mission. So our covert op got ambushed, and we had to extract 3 soldiers from a city crawling with lost and very weak, but maybe infinitely respawning advent pods. Probably not infinitely respawning now that I think about the actual mission. Anyway, we got through that. I think flawlessly, actually. And one of our soldiers got a promotion. Yep, our sharpshooter. Oh, we got a lieutenant sharpshooter now. Nice. Oh, you get death from above. Good for you. Oh, wrong button. And because our covert op finished, let's do this.
Our influence with the resistance factions has motivated them to share some new information on the Chosen.
Okay, we can do Hunt the Assassin Part 3. Recruit a new Reaper. I like Reapers, but I also generally just use Dragonova. Intel. 43 Intel. Worth keeping in mind. Recruit Scientist. We are doing some slow research at the moment, so more scientists wouldn't be the worst idea. Fabricate a PCS. It is a guaranteed superior PCS. And we can guarantee +1 mobility for a soldier. We cannot negate Wounded, though. Wounded isn't too bad, though. All mission timers increased by 2. Ooh. Ooh, that's solid. One moment. 76 supplies. Or soldiers' XP gains are increased by 10%. Well, we got a couple of good options here. Like, this is a side quest pseudo-main plot. And it also gets us, when we finish it, we can then put a 3rd card into our Reaper stuff. That gets us a new soldier, and of course, Reapers are awesome. We are very low on intel, so that's useful. We could use another scientist, but that's more of a mid-tier at the moment. Fabricate PCS, mid to low tier. It's more of a late game useful to try to really optimize your soldiers. Timers increased by 2. Unto itself is very good, but we have the thing that stops the timer at the beginning of the mission, so that's not actually as useful as it would normally be. I'm basically thinking that this, with our Templar, assumedly the Templar would need to be the one in the required soldier, but to get them from average to above average or whatever, because their AP generation is the one thing that was kind of weak about them. Supplies, probably useful, don't care at the moment. Deeper learning, that's actually a solid get. This is where I kind of wish I had access to the other Chosen, because then I could get the Hunt the Blank for the other factions, and then I could have cards from their factions as well. I'm thinking combat intelligence. It's not necessarily the best option overall, because Hunt the Assassin just makes it so that we can eliminate the assassin after doing this, and it also makes it so that we can have more resistance orders operational. But this just seems really nice. I want this. So... oh. Well, so much for that. Let me just, yeah. Oh, major plus. Literally can't do it. Okay. Okay. Let's do this, then. Scientist for that. I don't want to get rid of a scientist, though. No, the Templar... the Templar isn't based on will, is it? That's, like, specifically the PSYOP? Not totally sure, actually. We can get you. You know what? Recruit a scientist actually is solid. 10 Illyrium? Oh, hell no. Aim. Put the sharpshooter in. Soldier. Realistically, I should probably put Jane Kelly in then. We have 2 other lieutenants, so that's not terrible. I need to look up if I can break a bond. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to pause the video here for a moment, and I'm going to go look this up. If it's possible to break a bond in War of the Chosen, then I would like to bond Big Shot to Dragonova. Back in a moment. Okay, so it looks like it is literally possible to break a bond, but, like, the way it's done seems like it's not intentional. Because you need one of your soldiers to get captured. So realistically... Ooh, that feels so bad, but I think we should just have Dragonova and one of these two go on a lot of missions together to raise up your level and increase their cohesion. Or I could just let that idea go. That's also an entirely viable option. Anyway, scientist seems like the best, that we can speed up our research. But you're on covert action, did I? Yeah, alright, put you there. Right, because aim. You know what? This is plus aim, and these covert ops also add experience. Let's do that. That. And actually... can I check your... No, I can't. Let's just assume you, then. Who's the other one, actually? Just, what do you look like? Yeah, I do not remember anything about either of you. You're both squatty, though, so you have squad sight and nothing else. I'm just going to assume that their aim is within, like, 2 or 3 of each other. And don't bother negating the wound. Send you two out to help with cohesion and experience. Go ahead.
I'll order my people to get underway immediately.
Now then. Did I make the right call? Literally can't check. Well, your aim is 75. I think the other person's is as well, so we'll check later. Hold on. Faceless. No faceless. Oh, wait, 2 faceless. Okay. So if I do the faceless autopsy, I think that does consume 1. So we still wouldn't be able to make a mimic beacon. Not really losing out on anything then. We have 2 different people walking around who can get their next bond rank. I'm not sure if that's the same bond or not. We should probably get the training center up and going as quickly as we can. 1 day on that, then we can put you to here, speed up this. We're gonna get more power out of that. Okay.
Commander, the aliens have made significant progress toward their goals. New Advent facilities are cropping up around the world.
Cool.
Power relay now operational.
Oh god, it's only +3? Okay. I say just build the proving ground now while we have the supplies.
Commander, we've pushed our current power systems to the limit. We don't have any capacity to spare, which means we can't expand our facilities further.
80 supplies for what looks like +2 power.
This coil could provide us with some additional power for the Avenger systems, but we'll need to add some shielding first to protect the crew.
Focus on this because it gets us the extra power more quickly. Cool.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Okay, guerrilla ops.
Commander, with the number of contacts we've established, we're getting requests for support from multiple sites around the world. Unfortunately, we only have the resources to respond to one of them. The decision is yours.
Okay. So, low difficulty, 68 intel, which is solid, and it'll negate risk of ambush on all covert ops. That's a solid one to take. Higher difficulty, 157 supplies, which is also solid, but I'd say less useful than the intel at the moment. And minor avatar breakthrough, don't really care that much about it because we have access to the black site whenever we need it. Oh, sit reps. Psionic Storm, high level of psionic enemies, which that's basically sectoids at this point. We haven't met any other psionic enemies, have we? And they're not going to throw a fucking gatekeeper at us or something. Intel suggests a high concentration of beast-like enemies at the mission site. I think that includes things like mutons, and I'm almost certain it includes chrysalids. With moderate, it might introduce chrysalids, but then have pretty easy pods aside from like a single chrysalid pod, I would guess. Or muton plus advent. Anyway, this clearly seems to be the better option for us, so let's go.
Setting course for Mexico.
Commander, it would appear the aliens have sent a particularly nasty group of creatures into this area. It seems even Advent can barely control them. I would strongly advise caution.
Okay. You... If I'm trying to have you bond with Dragonova here, then you're the one that I'm trying to raise up, so I don't need to try to train you up as well. So let's just work on having 2 high-level snipers. I will phase out Big Shot for currently not nicknamed one as we go. Or at least I intend to. Here. And... Ooh, right. Templar there. Yeah, let's do it that way. We already have that. Items. Weapons. Armor. Got that. I think you already had your own. Yeah. That's the only one we got. And you got that. Only one. Yep, cool. Okay, we actually have room for utility items now. I just don't have any other items to give them. Yes, we're having more ammo types, so it'll actually be really helpful. Thank God we have the Proving Ground being made. I don't think we have many Illyrium cores, but... Does ammo cost Illyrium cores, or does it just cost like 50 supplies? I mean, either way, we can't do a lot of them, but... Does it say... No, just beast-like, okay. And you have your upgraded, right? Loadout. Gauntlets. Yep, Shard to Tempest. Okay. Yep, I think that's all we got, so... Yeah, let's go.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
Apparently the Resistance has been relying on an old data tap along the Advent network that had, up until this point, been eluding the aliens' detection. Recent intel suggests the data the Resistance found is critical to the aliens' latest operation. Unfortunately, Advent is already moving to take out the device, and we can't let that happen. Eliminate all hostile contacts and secure the area. Protect that device at all costs.
Kill the enemies, try not to let them do damage to the stationary object. Tunnels under Los Angeles. Operation Ghost Shield. Let's go. Boop, boop. Once again, how?
Hostile forces are already moving to destroy the data tap installed nearby. We need to lock down the area and secure the device at all costs.
Okay. Got a lot of stuff in the way, so Sniper can't just perch up and get a good vantage. You to here.
That's affirmative.
You to here.
Heading out.
Don't want to block that off yet. They can move past, but not, like, through.
I trust in your command. Good copy. Moving on target.
And there.
Understood. Moving out.
Okay, do we want to push to yellow? We do need to stop the enemies from destroying it, admittedly, so moving forward a little bit aggressively is probably a good idea. Start with full cover here.
Moving to designated
I
coordinates.
thought I was on the Ranger. Okay, that works.
Moving out.
Okay, we should be safe then.
Moving to designated coordinates.
To victory. Moving to position.
Okay. I mean, it's not good, but it's also really good. You first.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
There you
Steer
are.
clear of those berserkers. They can't do much from range, but they're lethal up close.
Clearly. Surely not. Okay. Can't slash. If I do
For the
this,
cause.
can't rend. 59% chance of shooting it with the auto pistol.
Refocusing. The darkness is lifted.
Oh, we had concealment. I didn't even notice that. I mean, that makes that easier. Oh!
Target eliminated.
I forgot we had that upgrade. That was, is it hair trigger? Repeater, maybe? We have, like, the 5% chance of insta-killing an enemy when we hit it. That's what that was.
What's over there?
Heading out.
You know what? You.
Come get some.
You.
I'm on it.
I.
Join me.
Okay, we don't have Reapers in this one. Okay.
And I will end this quickly.
Heads up out there. It's the Elder's assassin, and she's moving into the AO.
How did you miss? You slammed the ground. Okay, so you spawned in over here. Yeah, let's just try this.
All right, I'll go.
Apologies, had to cough there for a moment.
Heading out.
So she doesn't trigger Overwatch. I might just have to take the stun here, honestly.
Yes, Commander.
Your overconfidence will be your undoing, Templar.
Yeah, short of just blindly throwing an explosive, which like, I'd want to get over here maybe, and I can't quite reach. Let's just give it a turn then.
Affirmative. Cover now.
Obviously, this won't trigger for the assassin, but it'll trigger for anyone else.
I'm on it.
Also, really just hoping that the Berserker... God, I love that they spawn as a pod, but the Berserker's hostile.
Now you see why the Chosen were sent to deal with this situation.
No, I really don't. Okay. Huh. I just realized that Berserker's probably gonna go over here now. That's actually kind of bad. Can't blue move up there. But you here for a moment just to get better vantage. Nothing.
For the cause.
That's what I was hoping for.
Perhaps if you stopped allowing your troops to be captured, you wouldn't expend so much effort in recovering them.
You've
Fuck
got the
you.
Chosen in range. Let's take it out.
There will be no mercy for you, Templar.
No. Momentum
Guide
here.
my hand.
Go for this.
will not be enough to stop me.
I figured.
You want some more?
That feels good. Come on, I know you have voice lines.
It is rare to find an opponent worthy of my skills. Rarer still to find one capable of besting me more than once.
We showed the Chosen that the Resistance is here to stay, Commander. Now we just have to find that thing and put it down for good.
Okay, you to here.
I hope it's worth it.
Because we have the one Berserker in this room that's probably about to go after the transmitter or whatever it is. The data interceptor? Sure. We're probably 2 turns away from that before we can do much, so blowing up this wall might be our best option for getting the Berserker to see us.
Moving to Overwatch.
You go to here. Just, we need to move a little bit fast. Realistically, at this point, you move up.
Got it.
Okay, yeah, that is cover.
It is clear.
It looked like it wasn't highlighting.
Good copy. Moving on target.
We have 2, so let's go ahead and use 1 just to open up the line of sight.
Throwing grenade.
Oh, there you are. Hi.
We've got advent here. Objective here.
I actually didn't think it was going to move quite yet. Yeah, we might take a hit. Yeah, giving the sniper 1 action here isn't actually going to do much.
10-4. I comply.
I mean, we can blow it up a little bit, but what does that do? Yeah, time to take 1 hit. Oh well.
What's going on?
I could have not...
doing something.
I could have not taken that hit by just not blowing up that wall. I was worried about the Berserker attacking this thing. That was being overly cautious. That thing can take a hit or 2, and I knew that it had enough HP to take a hit or 2. I just wanted to expose it because I thought the Berserker had already activated because it was moving earlier. I forgot that the Berserker over here activated when we tripped across it. So that means that this one wasn't already active. So yeah, it got its turn to move forward, which I thought it wasn't going to get. Whoops.
A focused strike of power.
I double-clicked by accident. Doesn't actually make much of a difference, just... damn it. You know what? Screw you.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure.
Yay, we killed 3 enemies, and the enemies killed 2 enemies. Yep, 10 for that. Cool. Excellent instead of flawless because of that little mistake near the end. Damn it. Oh well.
We must never allow these dissidents to fill our hearts with fear. Their victory today is a minor footnote in history, a small bump on the path of salvation the elders have set forth for us.
The Elders Chosen are incredibly resilient. Despite our victory over them today, we still have much to learn if we wish to destroy them permanently.
Okay. I'm tired. Minor wound. I saw we had some bond level ups to do. 2 Advent Stun Lancer, 2 Berserker. We even killed 2 of those.
Another impressive effort, Commander. My expectations were high, and yet you have exceeded them.
Okay, countered Spider and Fly, and got 68 intel. And that's it for the mission, and thus the episode. So, if this video hasn't ruined your life, then go ahead and do all that YouTube stuff a million times. I hope you have a wonderful remainder of your day, and I hope to see you in the next one, where we will hopefully sort some of this shit out. Probably not. That's probably going to be a little bit longer term, but God, there's just such a pile-up of things we need to get through with the Avenger.
From what I've heard, the Resistance has already seen a boost in their recruitment efforts after word of the Commander's arrival got around. They've needed a leader just as much as we have, and now they'll be expecting us to hit the aliens where it hurts. Not that I'm worried. We've got plenty of people itching to take on Advent. Things are just starting to get interesting.
Anyway, see you in the next one. Bye.